Until you believe in you the way you believe in God, there is very little that God can do for you. Lord. You say, Pastor, you know what you're saying? Yeah. Read Ephesians 4. There's only one faith, one spirit. One faith. You got the same thing God. He gave you a measure of what he did. But when you apply it to God, it's great. When you reverse it and apply it to you, it's nothing. It's the same thing. You're letting the issue determine the value of the faith. The truth of the matter is, it takes the same amount of paper to make a $1 bill as it takes to make a $100,000 bill. The only difference are the numbers. But it's the same exact amount of paper. So the faith that you use for a $1 bill is the same faith that will produce 100,000. But somehow in our mind we feel like it's easier to do this one because we let this number determine the validity and value of the kind of faith that we're going to use or send out. Lord. The same faith it takes to be saved, the same faith it takes to be healed. Come on now. There's no different faith. Come on. The same faith you believe in God is the faith that you believe in yourself. There's no one faith. So, office where I can do all things. Oh, yeah. I can do all things. Put those scriptures there. Who can do it? It's a misquote. It's God can do all. Is that right? No. Is it a misquote? God can do all? Oh, you can do it. I can. Not he can. I can. Through Christ who strengthens who? Me. Now to him who's able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think. According to the power that works in us. I just told you. Let's go back. Until you believe in you the way you believe in God, there's very little that God can really do for you. Right? Okay, look at this. Now to him who's able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think. According, here it is. See, this is the key. To the power that works in you. According to the faith that works in you. According to the confidence. In other words, God saying is, I can do exceeding and abundantly above what you ask or think, but only according to the power, the faith, or the confidence that work in you. So if you got no confidence in yourself, it ain't nothing I can do for you. Now, the only way why this is a little troubling today is because we want to shift the burden of everything on God and exonerate ourselves from any responsibility for our success in life. And you know what that is? A recipe for failure. I teach synergism. It's a big word. Maybe up there. Synergism is a word that whatever, it's a mutual cooperation between two or more powers or agents or corporations. A mutual cooperation. There's a part that both has to play. And so synergism means that there's a part that God does, there's a part that man has. So everything that God does, you have a responsibility. There's a part that you have to play for to make it work for you. Come on, Ralph. Christ died for you, but if you don't accept him as Savior, you don't get the benefits of his eternal life. Yes, yes. That's right. You don't go to heaven because he died. You go to heaven for receiving the gift that God has done. There's something you have to do. Everything is a mutual cooperation. And for certain things to happen, you don't cooperate with God, you don't get the benefits of it. Just laying it down, laying it down. Got to do your part. So Caleb quieted the people before Moses said, let us go up and take possession. We are able, underline that, to overcome them. And of course, I'll tell you what the man says. We are able. That word able, yakol, is the Hebrew word, and you have to get all bent out on the word translation, but here, we are able. The English translation, which is the variant of that, is what? Does that sound for me? Does that sound for me? What did that say? Does that sound for me? So when Caleb was saying we are able, the English translation of that phrase, that statement, the phrase would be, yes, we can. I don't know if President Obama knew this or got this or not, but isn't it amazing? He ran his presidency for 8 years by speaking what God gave Caleb how to go in and win and take possession. He spoke a prophetic word filled with faith that could not lose. And if the people would have received what Caleb said, they would have had automatic victory. But instead they had automatic defeat. Our president, still my president, ran a campaign successfully and inspired the whole nation on a prophetic word that says we are able, translated, yes, we can. And the whole nation received it, rose up, and made it happen. That's what Caleb was trying to do with Israel. Now we got two examples. We got the example of what happened to Israel when they couldn't receive it. We got the example of what happened with President Obama when we received it. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. A man that had no, by all accounts, this is the impossibility, first happened, and yet he spoke words that were given to Caleb by God to a nation who received it. They were inspired to believe in themselves. And he led them for 8 years. History is saying now, if you read some of the reports, they'll never admit it, but it's in the reports, that he has been the greatest president of modern history in terms of what he achieved. You can't believe what the Republicans and everybody else say. You got to look and read it for yourself. When they lay it all out, the greatest president in modern history. Loved and respected all over the world. Now the world asking, how in the world? What is wrong with y'all? How y'all go from a constitutional law to an institutional lunatic? What's wrong with y'all? Government come and give me y'all. Just bail me out. Now, church got plenty of money, don't come and tell my church ain't, we can't afford that. I'm a real lawyer. Don't give me no, give me a real lawyer. You give me no fly by night. He got all the biggest mouth. I don't want it. Give me a corporation of law. Amen. If y'all don't get me out, when I get out. Yes, we can. out.